Prince Harry enjoyed the biggest sporting event of the calendar stateside as he headed to the SoFi Stadium in California on Sunday for the U.S. Super Bowl. The Duke of Sussex, 37, was joined by his cousin Princess Eugenie, 31, at the star-studded game. Harry, who now resides in the U.S. with his wife Meghan Markle and the couple's two children, Archie and Lilibet, decided to take in the game between Los Angeles Rams and Cincinnati Bengals. The royal watched on alongside his cousin Princess Eugenie as the pair donned face masks. The pair were snapped during the game sitting in their luxury box, and the NFL UK Twitter account shared the picture on their account, writing, "Prince Harry and Princess Eugenie in the house at #Splutter." The high-profile game also featured the eagerly anticipated halftime show featuring Dr. Dre, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar and surprise guest 50 Cent. Loose Women panel member, Jane Moore, 59, has addressed the Duke's confused appearance. Writing in her latest column, the journalist admitted that she never is sure what the hell's going on during an NFL match. The ITV broadcaster claimed that Harry's eyes glazed over in the pictures that were released, adding that she didn't believe he was bored. Jane wrote in The Sun, "I have just finished watching the Netflix show Last Chance U, about young men from socially deprived backgrounds hoping their American football skills will get them scholarships to college. The games stop, start and splutter along like an old car. There are about 50 people on the sideline who seem to run on and off the pitch when it suits them, and the entire team seems to change depending on where the ball is." She went on, "The rules are so complex I could study them for the next 5 years and still not understand what the hell's going on." So perhaps Prince Harry wasn't bored when his eyes glazed over at the US Super Bowl. Perhaps, like most non-Yanks, he was simply confused, she concluded. Neither Meghan nor Jax Brooksbank joined their respective partners. Princess Eugenie currently lives with Jack and baby August in Harry and Meghan's former Windsor home, Frogmore Cottage. Following the game, Harry made the most of his Los Angeles star power to get his hands on the Super Bowl trophy in the Rams locker room on Sunday as he rubbed shoulders with their billionaire owner Stan Kroenke. The Duke of Sussex took off his mask as he congratulated the players and coaches after their victory. Taking to the official Los Angeles Rams Twitter account, they shared a snap of the prince holding onto the trophy. They captioned the post, "Feeling like royalty." Though the prince is notoriously a massive sports fan, it was the first time Harry was spotted attending the Super Bowl. Besides, Prince Harry suffered an embarrassing encounter with the parents of the U.S. country singer after they asked for a selfie because they believed he was a lookalike instead of the real thing. Singer Mickey Guyton performed the U.S. national anthem at the SoFi Stadium to kick off this year's Super Bowl between the Los Angeles Rams and the Cincinnati Bengals. As Mickey was busy returning to the VIP area following her opening the event, her parents were busy mingling and bumped into Harry. However, awkwardly her parents did not realize it was actually the Duke himself but thought it was a lookalike, but they still wanted to take a selfie with him. To make matters worse, her mother even asked the Duke if anyone has told him he looks like Prince Harry. It was only when Mickey returned to her parents that she let them know that it was actually Harry himself. Mickey said, "It was crazy. My parents actually met him first and took pictures of him in the suite and were like, 'Man, does anyone tell you, you look like Prince Harry?' And he took off his hat to reveal his hair and she still didn't get it until I was up in the suite and said that was actually Prince Harry. It was crazy." Mickey later also had a photo with Harry and described him on Instagram as lovely and revealed she even curtsied in front of him. Harry, who was not with his wife Meghan Markle, was embracing his first visit to one of the biggest sporting events in America, which an expert believes was a wise move. American PR expert and commentator Eric Schiffer said, "Harry's choice to be at the Super Bowl was a cold, calculated political move to align with the most nostalgic of American sports and the people who follow it. It was wise. He looked somewhat miserable at times, but that is perhaps not going to be his favorite sport. But I think it was a respectful nod to Americans, and I think it was also, in some ways, a middle finger to those who don't see him as a true American. And showing that he is bonding with his fellow neighbors across the pond."